Honestly, guys, that in that moment, I can talk all day about anything, but seeing people talk to each other, postures change, smiles on their face, it's beautiful. Because I enjoy it, so I want other people to enjoy it. The healing power of connecting with another person, sharing your cares, sharing your minds. We need each other. We need each other. In a society right now, we just came through a pandemic, and I felt like we were in a state of, they just want us divided. They wanted us isolated. They don't want us connected to each other. And this past year has been the hardest for me, because I'm a person, my mama don't believe it, but I love touching people. And so for me to not be able to hug someone, that was painful. And it sent me into many spirals with my anxiety. But I had to do this one thing, and I call it the secret sauce. So I'm going to end off with the secret sauce. The one thing that I hold true to with battling and managing my anxiety on a day-to-day basis. Because I'm not an expert. I'm just giving y'all a piece of inside of me. What has been going on inside of me over this 30 years, right? 30 years?
Since she was a baby.
My birthday coming up, but I'm 30 still.
Since she was a baby.
I don't want to get old. Don't judge me if I can't something right now. If I don't post it, you didn't know. No, but the secret sauce for me was finally making this decision to truly trust in God. Yes. Trust that He's going to take care of my stress, my worry, anything that's, causing me to doubt, to fear, to feel insecure. He's going to take care of that. Trusting that He's going to take care of my relationships. Trusting that He will provide for me and Ava. Even when He called me to a greater purpose outside of the healthcare field. Trusting that's not my source. He is my source. Understanding where your ultimate source comes from. Everything that we have here is from Him. And so understanding that we need to trust in God no matter what. And I say this because trusting in God will guide your steps in the unknown. It will provide you with the reward you're looking for, not the quick fix that we all often try to seek as a microwave country. That's what I call it, as a microwave country. And it's also trusting in God is a safe place. It was definitely a safe place for me. And I know, okay, trusting God, you say trusting God, it ain't that easy. Oh yes, it is that easy. All it takes is a decision. Nobody want to make decisions, but it takes a decision to say, today, I'm going to trust in you for everything that's going on in my day. Like, who has the list? You do the list, to-do list. Everybody do the list. I'm not the one that don't do the list. But I have to trust that God will take care of things that I have to do for that day. So He's my safe place. as I go through my day. But the good thing, we don't always want to look for, reciprocation and benefits, but trusting God brings so much. And Gigi's favorite scripture, trusting God brings new strength, especially when we're growing weary, because anxiety can do that to you. It can cause you to grow weary. Get bags and everything. I don't like bags around my eyes, right? Trusting in God brings joy, peace, confidence, boldness, and hope. As he shared in his word in Romans 15. It brings enjoyment. When you finally let go of all those worries, those doubts, the stress, and you put it all in God's hands and you trust him, you are better able to enjoy the present. Right? Because anxiety will make you think about what happened in the past and make you worry about what may not happen in the future. Right? Living life in scenarios instead of enjoying and embracing in the moment what's happening right now. And trusting in God, this is my favorite one, it brings beauty to you. Right? And so 1 Peter 3:5, I always laugh because it said the women of the old, their beauty was trusting in God. And so I love that one. So I was like, you know what, I gotta release the stress because I gotta keep this baby face for a very long time, right? And also, it keeps you from being, it brings an unbothered state. And so when things come up, because I know a lot came up when we were, transitioning into this conference, but our trust in God kept us grounded every step of the way. And I could trust Gigi because she trusts in my source. She trusts in God. And lastly, trusting in God will bring no shame. I'm going to just leave that there. Yeah. And I'm going to give you the scripture too, Psalms 112:7. Because oftentimes we live in shame. We live in shame, depending on whatever our situations, but our trust in God, it shelters us from that. It puts that wall between us. Because like I was sharing with the other girls, I deal with guilt. On a number of occasions, like any other of you. But you know what's keeping me at bay? From that guilt, from that shame, is the protection of the trust of God. Trusting in him keeps me separated from what I feel that I should be guilty for and to be ashamed of, especially in my past. So in closing, I know I went on a tangent. I'm supposed to be talking about relationship, but God moves. And so just closing, we know relationship anxiety is a thing, but it doesn't have to be the thing that robs you of the gifts that God has for you in the people that you're connected with or the things that you want out of life. And so take the necessary steps. Follow Philippians 4:6 and 7. Do not be anxious. Pray about everything. Whether you pray on a piece of paper, because I journal. I'm not too good at praying out loud, but I journal all my prayers. That's my safe space for me. And if you need to pray with a friend, it's an amazing thing when we get together. You saw how your bodies change, smiles on your faces? Pray with someone. If you don't feel confident, pray with yourself, but pray about anything. Thank God for what he has done. Already, he's pulled a lot of us out of some interesting places. And we have that to hold on to. He will not fail us. Never. So hold on and trust in God. And remember this one thing. Anxiety is a freeloader. And peace will pay the rent. So who do you want in your house? Yes. I want you to sit on that. Who do you want in your house? So we're going to say it one more time. My little saying. Because it gives me a little attitude. I like it. So repeat with me. It's time to reclaim my peace.
It's time to reclaim my peace.
My God is bigger than my anxiety.
My God is bigger than my anxiety.
I am his daughter.
I am his daughter.
And anxiety better recognize.
And anxiety better recognize.